If you want to learn how to color grade your photos on Photoshop without using any preset, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you how I color graded this image from this to this. My name is Moses Amici and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a Photoshop tutorial, and on this tutorial I'll be making use of a plugin of Photoshop called Camera Raw. So we'll just go to filter, then you come here, you see Camera Raw here, and you just click and it opens. This is the plugin. This is where I'm going to be making the whole tutorial. First thing we're going to do, you can see some whites here. So this area of the image, I'm just going to bring down the highlights a little bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. Also, big shout out to this model Vivian. I would leave her Instagram link on the description below. Let's add a little bit of contrast to the image. A little bit of contrast, you know, just to make the darker. So let's bring down the whites a little bit. Let's add a little bit of texture. I think 3 would be okay for this image. Let's add a little bit of vibrance because we want the image to pop. You know, vibrance and saturation will make your image pop, like the colors and all. So let's add a little bit of vibrance. I think 15 will be okay for this image. Saturation, not too much, just keep it, you know, I think 2 will be okay, not too much. I don't want to do it too much on this image. For sharpening, I think something little, yeah 20. I think that's okay because we just want the image to be like a little bit sharper, like on the face and all. So I think that's okay for this. So let's go down to where the magic really happens, which is the color mixer, because that's where the magic really happens. So we'll start with our blue. We have like more of blues on this picture. So on the blues, I'll be working on just the saturation. I'll be touching the saturation and the luminance, you know, just to make the colors look more attractive and pop. So yeah, I think that's okay. For luminance, ink minus, let's leave it at 6. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll head over to the greens. The greens here, they pop. I don't really want the greens to look really pop, because like to look very pop, because we have the blue popping already, so we don't have too much colors popping. So I'm just going to bring down the saturation of the greens down. You can look here, I just brought the greens down. And the luminance, I'll take it to the whiter part. Take it to the whiter part. Yeah, I think that's okay. We're also going to we'll be heading over to the orange for the skin tone. So let me zoom in close to the skin. So for your color mixer, the orange and the red handles most of like your skin tones, but I'll be using, for the sake of this picture, I'll be making use of the orange. And so for the orange, I think saturation, I'll just pop it up a little bit, not too much. Yeah, I think that's okay. For the hue, take it to the right part of the image. Yeah, I think 7 is okay for this. Luminance, yeah, I think, yeah, this is okay. I don't want it too much. Yeah, because one thing you always have to understand when it comes to color grading images, always know that less is more. So you don't just go, you know, pushing the bars so you don't get your images looking too colorful, like overly colorful. You understand what I mean? So let's head over to the yellow. Let's just, on the yellow, I'll just be touching on the hue. I'll be touching on the hue. Yeah, you can see the before. You can see, yeah, just I think the yellow, I'll be touching on the hue. Yeah, I think that's okay for the yellow. So we've basically make these colors pop, but we can't leave this image like this. Guys, I'm trying to grow this channel and the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 46 subscribers and I can't achieve this goal without you viewers. Please kindly hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Also leave a comment below, because that's how YouTube will show this video to more people. Thank you. For this image, we did like some basic adjustments. We make the colors pop, but we want this image to have a little bit of feel. And how do we do that? We go down to split toning, because this split toning is going to give the image a little bit of feel, right? So here on split toning, we'll be adding some certain colors to the highlights and the shadows. So we'll start with the highlights. We're adding some blue on the highlights. We're adding some blue on the highlight. I think something like 204 will be okay here for the purpose of this image. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And push it towards this side. I think nothing too much, but something very little. I think 35 will be okay for the purpose of this image. 35 will be okay. Also we're going to the shadows. Now let's go to the shadows. So the shadows, we're adding some reds to the shadows. So we're adding some reds to the shadows. Yeah, so we're adding some red. So we'll push the slider here to this part. I think 27 will be okay for the purpose of this image. I think, yeah, 27, or let's just keep it at 25 will be okay for the purpose of this image. So you can see how we've basically transformed this image. Let's look at the before and the after. You can see the before, or you can see the after, just using Camera Raw. You don't have to use any form of presets or anything, but just using some of the basic tools you have here, you can be able to color grade your image and make your image to have a certain kind of feel you want it to have. So thank you for watching this video. We've come to the end of this video. Kindly hit the subscribe button and stay tuned, because I'll be making more tutorials like this.